Good morning, gentlemen. Before you take your first sip today, let me ask you something simple, yet powerful. Do you really know what's inside your morning cup and what it's doing to your circulation? Every morning, millions of men over 50 reach for the same beverages they've consumed for decades. Strong black coffee, sweet orange juice, maybe even just plain water. It sounds familiar, comforting, harmless, but here's what most men don't realize. That first sip you choose can silently set the tone for your entire day, for your blood flow, your energy, your focus, even your confidence, where it matters most. I am Dr. Jocelyn, a board-certified urologist with over 15 years of experience, helping men restore vitality, circulation, and confidence naturally. And today we're talking about something every man does without thinking, plow, his first drink of the day, and how that small choice can be the difference between a strong, youthful blood flow or sluggish, heavy mornings that make you feel older than you really are. I know many of you think it's just coffee. I've been drinking it for years. But as we age, our vascular system changes. Arteries that once expanded easily become stiffer. Nitric oxide, the molecule that keeps blood flowing freely, begins to decline. And the very drinks you've relied on for energy may actually be shutting down that system. The truth is, your first sip in the morning acts like a switch. Either it wakes up your circulation and supports nitric oxide production, or it constricts your vessels and drains your energy before your day even begins. That's why many men tell me they feel fine at 7 a.m., but sluggish, tense, or numb. It's not just age, it's chemistry. When I started studying this years ago, I was genuinely surprised by the amount of research linking habits to circulation and performance. A University of Exeter study found that just a drink rich in nitrates, something as simple as beetroot juice, could increase nitric oxide and lower blood pressure within hours. Another Harvard study showed that men who consumed certain antioxidant-rich morning drinks had significantly better endothelial function, meaning their arteries remained flexible and responsive for longer. And the opposite is also true. A sugary juice or even too much caffeine on an empty stomach can increase your stress hormones and constrict your arteries. You feel alert for a short period, then fall asleep, tired, irritable, and cold. The very thing you thought was energizing may be silently draining the life from your circulation. One of my patients, Mark, 63, came to see me complaining of cold feet, low motivation, and lack of energy in the morning. He said, "Doctor, I wake up, drink 2 cups of coffee, and still feel kind of sleepy. We didn't change your workouts or your medication, just your morning drink." He swapped one of those coffees for a small glass of beet and pomegranate juice, rich in nitrates and antioxidants. 3 weeks later, he came into my office. Smiling, "It's remarkable," he said. "I'm waking up energized again. My legs feel light. My confidence is back, and my mornings are vibrant." That's what happens when you fuel your circulation, not just your caffeine levels. So in this video, I'm going to show you the 7 most powerful morning drinks I recommend to my patients. Drinks that not only quench your thirst, but recharge your nitric oxide, open your blood vessels, and help you feel like yourself again. Some of them are surprisingly simple, things you already have in your kitchen. Others are ancient formulas backed by modern science. From a ruby red juice, once reserved for royalty, to a golden drink that soothes inflammation and restores the flexibility of your arteries. Each one has the power to naturally boost your energy and confidence. Every sip you take in the morning sends a message to your body. Is it a sign of decline or a sign of strength? And by the end of this video, you'll know exactly which drinks to choose to keep your blood flowing, your energy high, and your confidence strong throughout the day. Let's start with one of the most powerful boosters, beetroot juice. Beet juice. You might think of beets as just another earthy vegetable, quaisquer, but when it comes to blood flow, they are in a class of their own. The deep red color is more than just beautiful. It's a sign of concentrated nitrates. The same compounds your body converts into nitric oxide. Nitric oxide is the key molecule that tells your arteries to relax and open up. When this happens, blood can move freely to every organ and muscle, including those directly linked to your energy and confidence. The problem is that after age 50, your nitric oxide levels can drop by more than half. This means your circulation slows down, your hands and feet get colder, and your natural drive weakens. Here's the good news. Beetroots can help restore what time has taken away. When you drink beetroot juice, these natural nitrates are absorbed into the bloodstream and quickly converted into nitric oxide. Within hours, your arteries begin to expand, and your blood pressure begins to normalize, and oxygen delivery improves. You feel lighter, more alert, and more alive. The science behind this is solid. A study published in the journal Hypertension showed that adults who drank beetroot juice experienced measurable improvements in blood pressure and arterial flexibility in just a few hours. Another study found that it helped older adults walk longer distances with less fatigue due to improved oxygen use. The same mechanism that helps your heart and legs also helps with your most personal form of circulation. One of my patients, George, 66, was struggling with constant fatigue and poor blood flow. He felt heavy in his legs and disconnected in his inner health. Instead of another pill, I told him to start each morning with a small glass of beetroot juice, just 4 ounces. 2 weeks later, he came into my clinic smiling. He said, "Doctor, I feel alive again. My steps are lighter, and even my wife noticed the difference." That's what proper circulation does. It brings oxygen and vitality back to your body. If you've decided to try beet juice, here's the best way to approach it. Drink about 4 to 6 ounces of 100% pure beet juice in the morning on an empty stomach. If you find the taste strong, mix it with some fresh orange juice or some berries. The vitamin C helps stabilize nitric oxide and makes it last longer. Avoid adding sugar or artificial flavors, as they can negate the vascular benefits. Now let's talk about another powerful morning drink, green tea. This surprises many men because it seems so mild, but its effects are remarkable. Green tea is full of natural antioxidants called catechins, compounds that protect nitric oxide, reduce inflammation, and improve the flexibility of your arteries. Most men drink coffee for a quick energy boost. But coffee alone can sometimes constrict blood vessels and create a jittery energy that quickly fades. Green tea, on the other hand, provides steady alertness while keeping your circulation open and smooth. One of my patients, Harold, 70 years old, used to drink 2 large cups of strong coffee every morning. He felt energized at first, but exhausted by midday. We replaced one of those cups with green tea. 2 weeks later, he returned saying, quote, "I feel calm, yet energized. My feet are warmer, and my mornings no longer crumble." This is exactly what happens when you protect your nitric oxide instead of burning it. If you want to get the maximum benefit from green tea, brew it fresh every morning. Let the water cool slightly before pouring so as not to destroy the antioxidants. Add a small touch of lemon to enhance the catechins and a teaspoon of honey. If you need a touch of sweetness, sip slowly as you plan your day. This calms your nerves, opens your arteries, and awakens your system gently, effortlessly. These 2 simple drinks, beet juice and green tea, form a strong foundation for better circulation. One builds nitric oxide, the other preserves it. Together, they create a smooth and steady flow of oxygen and energy that lasts for hours. Now let's talk about one of my personal favorites, a drink I call a real circulation restorer, pomegranate juice. For thousands of years, this red fruit has been used to improve circulation. Pomegranates were praised by kings for their ability to restore strength and energy. Modern science now explains why. Pomegranates are loaded with polyphenols, powerful plant antioxidants, which do three remarkable things. They increase nitric oxide production, protect it from breaking down, and keep your blood vessels relaxed for longer. This combination is transformative for men over 50. Remember, nitric oxide is your body's natural signal for blood flow. He directs your arteries to expand and transport oxygen to each individual cell. As we age, this system weakens. But when you drink pomegranate juice, these polyphenols act as a shield around your nitric oxide, Be, protecting it from oxidative stress. This means more sustained blood flow to your heart, quaisquer, your muscles, and your most sensitive areas as well. One clinical study found that drinking pomegranate juice improved vessel diameter and blood flow in just 30 minutes. In another test, men who drank a few ounces daily observations showed significant improvements in circulation and stamina after just 2 weeks. I remember a patient, Edward, 68, who used to complain of cold feet and low energy. He started drinking 4 ounces of pure pomegranate juice every morning. Within a few days, he told me, "Doc, I no longer feel like I'm dragging myself around. My body feels awake." His warmth has returned, his blood pressure has stabilized, and his confidence has followed suit. If you try this on your own, be sure to choose 100% pure pomegranate juice with no added sugar or blends. 4 to 6 ounces are enough for extra benefit. Combine it with a handful of almonds or walnuts. The healthy fats help your body absorb the polyphenols more efficiently and keep your blood sugar stable. Now let's move on to something simpler, but equally powerful. Warm water with lemon. Most men overlook it because it seems too basic. However, it can quietly transform your mornings. Lemon water works in 2 ways. First, it hydrates you after a night's sleep, thinning your blood and relieving pressure on your heart. Second, it provides vitamin C, which your body needs to produce and protect nitric oxide. Without vitamin C, nitric oxide breaks down faster, and your blood vessels lose flexibility. One of my older patients, Samuel, 72, used to start every day with coffee on an empty stomach. He felt jittery, then sluggish. I asked him to replace his first cup with a mug of warm water with lemon. Just half a lemon and 8 ounces of water. After 3 weeks, he said, "I don't know what's happening, but I feel lighter in the morning. My stiffness has disappeared and my energy lasts." This is no coincidence. Hydration and nitric oxide are the 2 engines of healthy circulation. You can also add a teaspoon of honey or some nuts on the side to stabilize your blood sugar if needed. Keep it simple and let your first drink each morning be a message of calm energy rather than a caffeine jolt. Now let's talk about something many men will be happy to hear. Coffee and dark chocolate, when consumed in the right way, can actually be good for your circulation. The secret is balance. Coffee provides a quick boost in blood flow through caffeine, while dark chocolate extends and stabilizes this effect through flavonoids. The key is moderation and quality. Avoid sugar. Avoid cream. Black coffee with 1 or 2 small squares of dark chocolate, 70% cocoa or more, offers a perfect blend of quick alertness and lasting vascular support. One of my patients, William, 63, was feeling heavy and tired every morning. I told him, "Don't stop drinking coffee, refine it." He swapped his sweet latte for black coffee and added a small piece of dark chocolate. A week later, he called me laughing, saying, "Doctor, this is the best recipe I've ever had. I'm feeling sharp, my legs are lighter, and my wife says I'm smiling more." This happens because this combination increases flow-mediated dilation, a scientific measure of how flexible your arteries are. Studies confirm that dark chocolate improves endothelial function, while moderate coffee supports heart and brain circulation. Together, they offer the best of both worlds, pleasure and performance. If you're wondering how to start, keep it small. A small cup of coffee and a square of dark chocolate in the morning. Drink slowly, without sugar, without rushing. Think of it not as a pleasure, but as therapy for your circulation. Now let's talk about something you can prepare at home. The circulation smoothie? It's simple, refreshing, easy, and one of the most effective ways to naturally increase your nitric oxide levels before your day begins. The base of this smoothie is spinach. Spinach is rich in natural nitrates, the same compounds that make beet juice so powerful. When you eat spinach core, these nitrates are converted into nitric oxide in your body, expanding your arteries and improving oxygen delivery. Add berries like blueberries or blackberries, and you enhance the effect. The anthocyanins in berries protect your blood vessels from oxidative stress and keep your nitric oxide active for longer. The two ingredients together create a perfect synergy. One builds nitric oxide, the other protects it. Here's a simple recipe I often recommend. Blend 2 cups of spinach, 1 cup of mixed berries, half a banana, and 1 cup of water or unsweetened almond milk. If you want extra protein, add a scoop of plain Greek yogurt. It's smooth, light, and energizing without being heavy. One of my patients, 67-year-old Harold, used to skip breakfast altogether. He said he felt too tired to eat in the morning. I convinced him to try this smoothie 3 times a week. 3 weeks later, he told me, "Doctor, it's as if my legs have woken up from hibernation." His blood flow has improved. His energy has remained stable all day, and he's noticed more warmth and confidence in every part of his body. Now let's move on to the final drink, one that has been used for centuries in traditional medicine: golden milk. This ancient drink is both soothing and incredibly effective in combating the hidden enemy of male circulation, inflammation. Golden milk is made from turmeric and warm milk. The active compound in turmeric is curcumin, one of the most potent natural anti-inflammatories known to science. Inflammation is the silent enemy of blood flow. It hardens arteries, poet, reduces responsiveness, poes, and blocks nitric oxide activity. By calming inflammation, curcumin helps your arteries remain flexible and open. When you combine turmeric with warm milk, the absorption rate of curcumin increases dramatically. Adding a pinch of black pepper makes it even more effective. The warmth of the drink helps relax your body, making it the perfect routine. For the night, preparing your circulation for the next day. Richard, 69, started drinking golden milk every night instead of his usual sweetened tea. Within 2 weeks, he noticed something surprising. He remarked, "My legs feel warmer, my sleep is more restful, and my mornings have become much easier." This happens because better circulation at night supports better oxygen delivery during sleep, which directly affects energy and performance in the morning. Let me summarize what you learned today. Beetroot juice increases nitric oxide and opens your arteries. Green tea preserves it, protecting your vessels from oxidation. Pomegranate juice amplifies it, giving your blood vessels the ability to remain open and flexible. Warm water with lemon hydrates your system and provides vitamin C that keeps nitric oxide active. Coffee and dark chocolate offer controlled stimulation and sustained blood flow when used correctly. The spinach and berry smoothie fuels your day with clean energy and antioxidant protection. Golden milk ends your day by calming inflammation and preparing the ground for a deep, restorative sleep. Each of these drinks plays a role, but when combined, they form a powerful rhythm that keeps your body functioning at its best in the morning, at midday, and at night. One of my favorite patients, Leonard, 68, told me something that perfectly sums up this transformation. He said, "I didn't realize how much I had slowed down until I started waking up again." He wasn't just talking about energy. He was referring to the quiet confidence that comes from knowing your body is functioning as it should. So here's your simple action plan. Tomorrow morning, avoid sugary juice or strong coffee. Start with warm water with lemon to hydrate and awaken your arteries. A few times a week, add a small glass of beet juice or pomegranate juice to boost nitric oxide. If you like coffee, tea, combine it with a square of dark chocolate instead of sugar. For breakfast, blend a spinach and berry smoothie to energize your day. Then, at night, reward your body with golden milk to relax and recover. Do this for 30 days. Keep it simple, keep it consistent. Within a few weeks, you'll feel lighter, stronger, and more alert. Within a month, your circulation will improve, your sleep will deepen, and your mornings will start to feel vibrant again. And remember, it's not about perfection. It's about progress. Every healthy sip, every better choice, every night of deep rest builds momentum. Your arteries respond, your hormones rebalance, and your confidence grows. Before we finish, I want you to remember a simple truth. Age doesn't take away your strength. It only reveals how much you're willing to invest in it. You can choose decline or you can choose progress. You can let your mornings continue to sluggish or you can rebuild them one sip at a time. Your next cup can change everything. This is Dr. Jocelyn, reminding you that you're never too old to start feeling strong again.